Namaste and welcome to Learning Nepali. It's me, your friend Rutmeli Shrestha. Today we will be learning the conjugation of to be, that is hunu, in continuous tenses. In Nepali, the verb hunu, that is to be, is irregular and changes depending on tense, aspects and formality. When it's used in continuous tense, the root verb hunu changes into भ plus ई रहेको, ई रहेका, ई रहेकी, which is said together as भइरहेको, भइरहेकी, भइरहेका. So the whole structure is like this: subject plus root verb भइरहेको, भइरहेका, भइरहेकी, plus conjugative suffix, which changes according to the tenses that we will learn in further class. अपूर्ण वर्तमान काल. अपूर्ण वर्तमान काल. The structure for present continuous tense is subject plus भइरहेको, भइरहेका, भइरहेकी plus conjugative suffix, which is छु, छौ, छन्, छौ, etc. Now let's see it in action. So the first sentence is I am being. We say म भइरहेको छु, म भइरहेको छु. Here the subject is म, root verb is भइरहेको, and the conjugative suffix is छु. Similarly, the next conjugation is you are being. तिमी भइरहेको छौ, तिमी भइरहेको छौ. Here the subject is तिमी, root verb is भइरहेको, and the conjugative suffix is छौ. Here the conjugative suffix changes according to the pronoun. He is being. We say ऊ भइरहेको छ, ऊ भइरहेको छ. Similarly, she is being. We say उनी भइरहेकी छिन्, उनी भइरहेकी छिन्. Here we use भइरहेको for male singular and भइरहेकी for female singular. And for plurals, we use भइरहेका, भइरहेका. For example, we are being. हामी भइरहेका छौँ, हामी भइरहेका छौँ. For they are being, we say उनीहरू भइरहेका छन्, उनीहरू भइरहेका छन्, in which subject is उनीहरू, root verb is भइरहेका, and the conjugative suffix is छन्. Some of the few examples are I am being honest. In Nepali, म इमान्दार भइरहेको छु, म इमान्दार भइरहेको छु. In Nepali conjugation, we use root verb and conjugative suffix always at the end of the sentence. For example, she is being brave. We say उनी साहसी भइरहेकी छिन्, उनी साहसी भइरहेकी छिन्. Now let's move to the past continuous tense. The past continuous tense expresses something that was happening in the past. So the structure of past continuous tense goes like this: subject plus भइरहेको, भइरहेकी, भइरहेका plus थियो, थिए, थियौं. I was being. We say म भइरहेको थिए, म भइरहेको थिए. Where the subject is म, root verb भइरहेको, conjugative suffix is थिए, म भइरहेको थिए. The next conjugation is he was being. In Nepali, we say ऊ भइरहेको थियो, ऊ भइरहेको थियो. Similarly, she was being. उनी भइरहेकी थिइन्, उनी भइरहेकी थिइन्. Here, like before, we use भइरहेको for male singular and भइरहेकी for female singular. For the plurals like we were being, we say हामी भइरहेका थियौँ हामी भइरहेका थियौँ Here the subject is हामी भइरहेका is root verb and conjugative suffix is थियौँ and for they were being उनीहरू भइरहेका थिए उनीहरू भइरहेका थिए उनीहरू भइरहेका थिए So how do you use this conjugation in the sentence? Let's see. For example, he was being silent because he was alone. We say ऊ एक्लो भएर चुपचाप भइरहेको थियो ऊ एक्लो भएर चुपचाप भइरहेको थियो They were being helpful. उनीहरू सहयोगी भइरहेका थिए उनीहरू सहयोगी भइरहेका थिए Next is the future continuous tense. In Nepali we say अपूर्ण भविष्यकाल अपूर्ण भविष्यकाल Future continuous tense is used for something that will be happening in the future. Here the structure is subject plus भइरहेका भइरहेकी or भइरहेको plus conjugative suffix which is हुनेछु हुनेछ हुनेछन् and etc. which also changes according to the pronoun that we will use in this sentence. Now let's go to the conjugation. First, I will be being. We say म भइरहेको हुनेछु म भइरहेको हुनेछु Here the subject is म Root verb is भइरहेको and the conjugative suffix is हुनेछु Similarly, the conjugative suffix changes according to the pronoun. For example, you will be being, we say तिमी भइरहेको हुनेछौ तिमी भइरहेको हुनेछौ Here the subject is तिमी, root verb is भइरहेको and the conjugative suffix is हुनेछौ And for singular male, that is he will be being. We say ऊ भइरहेको हुनेछ ऊ भइरहेको हुनेछ Similarly, for singular female, that is she will be being, we say उनी भइरहेकी हुनेछिन् उनी भइरहेकी हुनेछिन् And for the plurals like we will be being, we say हामी भइरहेका हुनेछौ हामी भइरहेका हुनेछौ Here the subject is हामी, root verb is भइरहेका and the conjugative suffix is हुनेछौ And for they will be being, we say उनीहरू भइरहेका हुनेछन् उनीहरू भइरहेका हुनेछन् So let's use this conjugation in the full sentence. He will be being a leader. We say ऊ नेता भइरहेको हुनेछ ऊ नेता भइरहेको हुनेछ Here ऊ means he, नेता is leader and भइरहेको हुनेछ is will be. So here also you can notice the conjugative suffix and the root verb comes at the end of the sentence. For we will be being prepared. We say हामी तयार भइरहेका हुनेछौँ हामी तयार भइरहेका हुनेछौँ Here's a quick summary of what we have learned today. I am being. म भइरहेको छु म भइरहेको छु I was being. म भइरहेको थिएँ म भइरहेको थिएँ I will be being. म भइरहेको हुनेछु म भइरहेको हुनेछु Similarly, he is being. ऊ भइरहेको छ ऊ भइरहेको छ He was being. ऊ भइरहेको थियो ऊ भइरहेको थियो He will be being. ऊ भइरहेको हुनेछ ऊ भइरहेको हुनेछ Now I want to mention some points that you must remember while learning conjugation. For singular male, always use भइरहेको भइरहेको. And for singular female, always use भइरहेकी. भइरहेकी. And for plurals, always use भइरहेका. भइरहेका. Well done everyone, you have just learned how to conjugate the verb hunu in all three continuous tenses, and keep practicing by forming your own sentences. So if you have any queries, you can drop down in the comment or visit our website anytime. धन्यवाद. See you in the next lesson.